hopefully, I learned a lot, and of course I'm going to do it because with a super beautiful person here that is teaching us everything.
I'm back at the Porsche Academy for further elevation, to refine my skills more. And where else to do it than at Porsche Academy? Guys, I'm having a great time. If you're not just thinking about living up your business and doing great things, this is the place you need to be. Sign up like I did. Hey! Please check out the Porsche Academy.
Hey guys, we just wrapped day one of our 3-day workshop, and in day one, guys, we did traditional premium draping. I'm trying to tell y'all, this premium draping right here is not going anywhere. This has been classic and it's timeless, and if you don't know how to design to this level, you're missing out.
This is my 5th class with the Porsche Academy, and let me tell you, there is no instructor like Precious Stevens.
We are doing the winter opulence class right now, and I'm loving it.
I have just been poshed out, baby!
So guys, we just wrapped day 2 of our 3-day workshop, and baby, guess what we're doing today? We are up in the ceiling, swagging the ceiling.
Trust that I'll keep fighting it. I keep fighting it. Might not be an easy road. I know it's gonna be worth it though. No, it's gonna be worth it though.
So guys, here we are, day 3, and guess what? That is a wrap. Day 1, day 2, day 3 of our 3-day workshop. I'm trying to tell you, if you're looking to take your skills to the next level, guys, you gotta be in the room. You can sit there and watch me behind YouTube, right? But guess what? It's nothing like knowing exactly what you're doing and leaving with confidence so you can go home, practice, level up, and increase your revenue. Hope to see you guys at the next one. Bye! Hey, guys. Welcome back to Beyond the Backdrop Tribe. I am your girl, Precious Stevens, the Draping Queen. And tonight is a special one, but all of them are special at the end of the day. But main thing, guys, is I'm coming to y'all fresh off of one of the best weekends here at the Porsche Academy in 2026. And I'm just still on a high. This is Monday. We just had 3. We had a lot of events this weekend. It just was like nonstop. And today, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Today, I thought I would be in the bed resting, but I have been in the studio since 6 a.m. I literally just walked through the door to have this session with you guys because I'm fired up. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't rest. I'm fired up. So if you guys fired up, before we even get into it, thank you, Candace Boo. Before we get into it, y'all just drop a fire emoji. Let's just start this energy off the right way. I'm fired up. So if you fired up, put that emoji down for me because, baby, I'm hanging on by a thread. I am hanging on by a thread, but guess what, y'all? I just got my glasses in the mail. I hope these are, yes. Baby, last week, y'all know I just been struggling with my eyes, and now I got to pay for the car, the office, the bathroom, the kitchen sink, everywhere. So we ain't gonna have that issue tonight because I'm gonna be able to see what you guys are saying. So let's go. Darrell in the house. Rufus in the house. I love it. Candace in the house. Teresa in the house. Alicia is in the house. I don't know where, guys, that this energy is coming from. Maybe it's just like, I don't know, because I should be like under a bed. Shauna, baby, you made it home safe. My baby Shauna is back home safe. Like, oh my God, this has been a crazy weekend, but it's been an amazing weekend. It's just been a lot going on, and I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. Shauna, you got to help me out too. You got to tell the people what went down this weekend, girl. All right. So if y'all ready to get into it, let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, y'all know y'all got to tell me where you are watching from. I want y'all to drop your city in the comments. Now, y'all know those of you guys that join me on every time I'm going live or whenever you can catch me. I always tell y'all drop your city. And one of the main reasons is because you never know who is watching you. You never know who's going to reach out to you for help. You never know who's going to reach out to you to help you. At the end of the day, I love seeing exactly how far the tribe reaches, but I also love seeing the possibilities of you guys helping each other. And if this is your first Beyond the Backdrop, meaning I popped up on your feed some kind of way, and it's your first time catching me live, I want y'all to drop new down in the chat. Okay. So while you dropping your city, y'all, I want you to drop your name too, because some of y'all got these business names and baby, I need to know you. Let's go, TT, Spring Lake, North Carolina. Let's go, Alicia, Montgomery, Alabama. Betty Ann Carter. Betty, I did not know you was, baby, that's my hometown. I ain't know, well, not DC, but the DMV. I didn't know you was down there. Ruth is in Surprise, Arizona. Let's go. Shauna, you finally made it back, boo. Let me tell y'all, and look, you got Tanya here from, again, Maryland, Eastern Shore. Shauna, I don't know why I did not know you was in Delaware. How about, wait a minute, I ain't gonna give all of the goods away, but how about, I had 2 students in class. Now, both of these young ladies been a part of the tribe, been kind of like around. Come find out, we are in the conference center, and they found out that they very close in proximity, and they attended the same church. Come on, I need some buttons for like some explosive sounds or something. I'm trying to tell you, what be happening in them rooms is freaking amazing. What be happening in the rooms is freaking amazing. We got Candace from Houston. Candace, do you still do shirts? Candace, the other day, girl, I thought I was being Superwoman, dun. Y'all know how I do. And I wanted to do all of our shirts for the entire year because I said I would have 100 students this year, right? And so far we had about 20, and that left me with 80. And I would say I'm gonna knock all these shirts out at the same time. Baby, she's not about that life. I'm used to doing shirts like according to the class that's coming up. Them shirts tore me up. Like I was doing it for 3 days. Candace, I'm a slidey, baby, boo-boo. Do you know I still have some of the shirts that you did for me way back then? So that goes to show the quality that you got. Let's go. Sunshine down in Richmond. Yeah, I'm not doing them shirts no more. Sunshine down in Richmond, VA. The DMV in here heavy tonight. What's happening? Come on, Trinity and Tobago in the house. Y'all, I love it. I love it. Y'all be all over the place. I love it. And I want y'all to start paying attention to who you see. Start connecting with them. If they are in close proximity to you, you will be amazed at how that they can assist you while you're on this scary but amazing journey. I'm trying to tell you. Guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Again, so this is nobody's first. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. They probably come in later. I don't know. It normally be a lot of new people, but I'm here for my day ones. I love it. But guys, guess what? I know sometimes y'all know when I come in and when I do my lives, especially if I'm coming off of a class, it'd be like so motivational. I ain't here to motivate y'all tonight. That ain't what I'm doing. I'm tired. I'm greasy, but I still had to show up because I'm fired up. But I'm not here to motivate y'all tonight. The one thing I want to ask you guys a hard question. And I'm going to kind of ask you guys some stuff throughout because we are still super early in 2026. It's flying, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It is flying, but we still super early where you can really get in and do some damage. I want to know how many of you guys are serious about becoming premium this year. I'm talking about this year, 2026. If you are serious about becoming premium this year, put premium down in the chat and don't just put it with all big caps, please. Put it with all big caps. I want to know who's serious about becoming premium or who just think that it's a good idea. It sounds cute. It sounds like maybe that's something I'll do, or someone that's really being strategic and intentional about that is the freaking goal. And no matter what needs to happen, that is what we're becoming this year. Because let me tell you guys, these two different type of women is a lot happen differently amongst these two type of women, right? I am working so closely with those who are serious. And one thing I love about the clients I have now, even the mentees I have, they are freaking determined. And when you work with people of that caliber, the show up is just, I can't explain what happens. I can't explain. When you are serious about what it is you want to do, and you are tapping into the resources, and you're tapping into the blueprint, and you're making the investments, at the end of the day, you just got to watch that force above. You just got to watch it work, right? Because this year, I've been saying it. And I've been watching it progressively get better each year. This year is the year of the drape. I don't care what else is going on in the industry. They've had all of the accolades. This year, if y'all know this is the year of the drape, baby, put Drake down in them comments. Put Drake. Tanya, let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to tell you. If you know, Tanya, where you been at, queen? That's my Vegas beauty right there. Tanya, come on. Get back in here. Get back in here. Get back in here. I'm trying to tell you. This is the year of the drape. If y'all, Alicia, say it with the all caps for the people in the back. Guys, this is the year of the drape. I'm trying to tell you. Vivian say, love it. Yeah, this is it. We have arrived. I've been fighting for 10 years for this thing. Let's go, Ruth. Let's go, Shauna. Oh my God, y'all got the right energy for your girl tonight. Let's go. This is the energy I need because I walk through there dragging ass. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm tired. I am. But I got a good hour to give y'all before I pass out. She said, I'm coming back for real. That's the attitude right there. I'm trying to tell y'all one thing. And Tanya, I'm glad you said that. This is for anybody that's on this live or catch this on the replay. One thing I want you to know, at the end of the day, your gifts, when they say your gifts will make room for you, guess what? It ain't a constant. Y'all know how many pauses I took? Y'all know when life was life and I had to take a pause for the cause. And then when I got back in there, I came back bigger and better than before. So let me tell y'all something. Just because a lot of y'all just coming back to me, it's cool because once you become a part of the tribe, you are always a part of the tribe. Once I'm trying to tell you, you can do anything. You could go live life. You could go take a break. You could take a breather. It's always going to be room for y'all here. I'm trying to tell you. Always going to be room for y'all here. I saw Tanya from the DMV come back like a couple months ago. Like, I'm trying to tell you. I just seen my girl. Candace, where you been at? I've been slinging these shirts for a couple years now. Where you been at? I need some help. Help me out. Things getting super busy. I can't do no more. Come on, Darrell. Let's go. Kim Wooten in the house. Kansas City in the house. Energy is up tonight. Thank you, team. I appreciate it. Teresa, you already know it's up. Teresa, you've been moving and shaking. Let's go. I need all of you guys put down in the chat some hand claps or something. And I'm gonna tell you guys. First of all, clap it up for your sister, because all of you guys, to some way, shape, fashion, or form, has been moving, like making strides. They may not have been as big as you want, so what? But you have been moved. I've seen y'all move and make strides. I need you guys to clap it up, give it up for yourselves, and give it up for your posh sister, because that's what we do over here. That's what we do over here. Let's go, Alicia, girl. Let's go. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. All right, y'all, let's get into it, because I got some stuff to share with y'all tonight. And I started to pause this until next week, but I couldn't because I just had so much going on. I had to share it with my girls and my guys. I might get some of my guys come on. But main thing is, before I get into it, I'm gonna tell you about the weekly posh activities that's coming up, so you guys don't miss out, right? Our March workshops are over. We just had all 3 of our classes this past weekend, and they were freaking phenomenal, y'all. Oh my God, they were phenomenal. But our next one is in April, and that one has been sold out for so long, like for quite some time. We had, I don't even know. I know it's one definitely moved out and moved. I think it was June or July. I can't remember. But that left opportunity for the April class. But I'm going to tell you, main thing, April probably is sold out. I haven't had... Wait, let me tap into my team. Let me ask them, because they know, not me. Team, we got spots in April. Because baby, I've been so busy today. I have no idea what's going on. Let's go, Tammy. We do. Okay. So guys, if you're interested in April, don't wait. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm gonna tell you why you don't need to wait. Just stay on the live. Okay. So we still have the April workshop coming up, but a lot of you guys been messaging me, and y'all been wanting the schedule, and I'm like, look, hold on. I don't like putting my schedule too far out because we got a lot of things happening right now. We got the economy going crazy. We got people lifing going crazy. And I just don't like time myself to things that long. I'm just being honest. I don't. But we did open up our schedule. I think it's to August or September, something like that. So main thing is, if you're looking for your class and you know that this is the class that you need, I don't care if it's intro, premium, traditional, advanced, baroque. If you know you need to train with Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, who everybody called the Draping Queen, stay on this live, okay? Second thing is, everybody that come to these lives may not be ready for a class. And I know that, and I get that. So guys, if you are not ready for a hands-on training yet, I need y'all to at least stay connected. I don't play around in these social media streets a lot. I don't. You ain't gonna catch me live every day. I ain't got time for that. But being inside of Posh Draping University, that is your next step. You could get into a class 3 years from now. I don't care, because we ain't going anywhere. But you need to be in Posh Draping University, okay? That is like your foundational Netflix for draping. It's only $7 a month. If you cannot, right now, if $7 a month is a stretch, then I think draping just need to be off the table for a little longer, until you're fully ready to take this thing for real. So they can pay you how I know it should pay you and could pay you, but you got to get serious, okay? So if you're interested in PDU, team, if you can, go ahead and drop the link. I ain't even going to hold it to the end. Drop the link for Posh Draping University. That community is so amazing. Guess what? I'm giving it to you free for 7 days. Try it out. If you don't like it, get out. If you love it, stay. And as long as you stay with your $7 a month, you'll have access to that community, okay? Then tomorrow, guys, tomorrow, we have developed a new training for the newbies, because y'all out there. Y'all out there. Not only are y'all out there, y'all ready. Y'all primed, and y'all ready to pull the trigger. But before you pull the trigger, I need you to pause. Tomorrow's training is called the Newbie Blueprint. I'm giving you guys 3 steps to land your first 3 paying clients, okay? I don't want you just jump in the draping streets and go into it with whatever you think it is. Let me lace you with some knowledge first. So tomorrow, for our Draping for Dollars webinar, it's called the Newbie Blueprint, 3 steps to land your first 3 paying clients. Is at 8 o'clock p.m. Y'all said y'all team p.m. because we normally do this in the daytime. So again, team, if you can, drop that link for anybody wanting to register. Even if you catch us on a replay, as long as you register before Tuesday at 8 p.m., I'll see you on the inside. I'll see you on the inside. Okay, so let's get into it. That's all we have for this week that's coming up. If y'all ready to get into tonight's topic, put a 1 down in the chat. Put a 1 down in the chat. And this also lets me know if I'm like delayed, or if my internet is interneting. Put a 1 down in the chat if you're ready to get into tonight's topic. It's a good one too. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate y'all. Let's go. All right, so let me tell y'all what happened this weekend, because I definitely got to set the scene before we get into tonight's topic. Because guys, we did a lot. We had a lot going on. It was a lot. First of all, one thing I want you guys to say, wait a minute. One thing I want you guys to, what did I do? Okay, here we go. One thing I want you guys to realize is that draping is more than just the fabric and the equipment and the tying it to the pole. It'd be a lot happening, right? I'm going to tell you guys what happened this weekend, because I want to kind of get into that to set the tone for what I'm going to tell y'all. This past weekend, we hosted not 1, not 2, but 3 of our workshop levels back to back. We had the intro class, which is perfect for beginners. We had the intermediate for those that want to learn classic, traditional. And that's for designers that looking for those premium techniques, right? That never go out of style, the classic. Then we had our advanced baroque class, guys. 3 full classes, 3 groups of students, 1 weekend. Over the course of that weekend, we had a total of 11 designers over 3 days, right? Some have been in the industry for years, but guess what, y'all? Some are only a few months in. Some of them stumbled upon across my content like weeks ago and just was like, oh, wow, it was, I can't remember what, shout out to Stacy. She was like, she saw my she was like, she saw my reel or something about a chandelier hanger, and then she went down a rabbit hole and she ended up in my class. Never knew nothing about no daggone draping prior to that. I'm trying to tell you guys, y'all gotta get, you gotta get strong with your marketing. You really do. But the main thing, guys, these are people that are brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. I mean, like new. Different levels, different backgrounds, different stories, but all of them were in that class, right? I want y'all to drop a 1 if you are new to draping. If you are completely new to draping, don't worry about it, because guess what? You at the perfect spot. If you're new to draping, put a 1 down in the chat. And if you have been in the industry for a while and maybe you tried, dibbling, dabbling, or maybe you've been doing it, but it ain't giving that oomph, I need y'all to put a 2. I just want to see who's in the room with me tonight. And if y'all a part of the alumni, y'all part of the tribe, I just need y'all to put tribe. We definitely got to honor you guys too. I'm trying to tell you guys, it'd be so many different people watching our live streams and tuning in and watching the content and sending messages. And it normally lands in different categories, right? A lot of you guys are still undercharging because you're not confident. I get that. A lot of you guys are still avoiding the high designs or whatever it is because you're scared of heights. If y'all have been following my story last year, I had to overcome that thing. I am terrified of heights. I would host classes and I'd be shaking in my damn boots when it come to me getting on a ladder or me getting on a scaffold. And Lord, if I get on a lift, Jesus Christ, I'm going to give birth to a baby that I don't even have. But now where you see me at, I'm on that sucker all the time. But some of you guys are avoiding it, and I get it, right? Some of you guys are guessing when it comes to structure, guessing when it comes to what to do. Some of y'all are just out there really praying that your clients don't ask you, some off the wall question and kind of put you on the spot. I know it. How do I know this? Because guys, I coach designers every week, multiple designers every week. I coach my mentorship every week. So I know the things that come up, right? And then some of y'all, guess what? You're still hoping that YouTube fill in the gaps. One thing I can honestly say, a lot of my ladies, because they have found me on YouTube that was in this class, a lot of them say YouTube videos don't compare to what happens in that freaking room. I want to know, who am I talking to? Drop any kind of emoji. If any one of those things, let's go. Ruth, Regina, Durrell, Betty Ann, Tanya, Tammy, let's go. If anything I just said resonate, right? So y'all my day one. So y'all probably overcame some stuff, and I love it, because when you guys are here, guess what? You are providing hope to those that still hiding behind the scenes. You are providing hope for those that think they ain't gonna never get it. They think their turn is never going to come up. Baby, it's coming. Trust me, it's coming. Okay, let's get into it. First off, what we had is, one thing I want to talk about is our first, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, I ain't gonna lie. And this was our first Posh alumni meetup that we had this weekend. I don't know who I am sometimes when I be putting these damn events together, because they be just like, I think I'm still like 25, and I think I'm still super healthy with a whole lot of daggone energy. That is no longer my story. But we had our first Posh alumni meetup. And this is where I actually got to sit down with my Raising the Bar mentees, and I took them to a Longhorn Steakhouse and I treated them there, and we had an amazing time. At the end of the day, I didn't realize how much I needed it. I really needed that. At first, I was kind of kicking and screaming because I knew I had these classes. I knew I had to do this. I knew, I'm sitting there saying like, Precious, why did you do this? But baby, I'm glad I did, and I needed to go. I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, this dinner was something that, one, reminded me why I do what I do. And I won't forget, especially with it being our first one, right? It was one of those moments where, and you guys got to tell me if you ever experienced something like this, because I experience them often. I experience them in my classes. I experience them on mentorship. I experience them when I'm working with my one-on-one clients. I just experience them often. And this was a time I experienced. It's one of those times when you're experiencing, you're looking around, right? You're looking at the table, or you're looking at the room you're in, you're just looking at the environment, and you realize, because a lot of times y'all don't realize the amount of work, the good body of work that you're doing. In this moment, I looked at the table, and there wasn't a lot of us. It was 3 of us. But I'm looking at the table and realizing that what I've built is real. It's real. These are not just students, guys. These are not just mentees. These are freaking women who took a chance on themselves and they showed up for their businesses. And in the process of them showing up for their businesses, they fell in love with the community or with the coach or mentee or whatever it is. And the main thing is, I'm looking at it as if a lot of people look at it and they say, I'm happy to just be in the room. And I'm like, no, I'm happy that I got to be in the room, right? Because it's an actual honor to be able to serve people, not only serve, but be appreciated and feel it in the process. And that's exactly what I felt that night. And I didn't know I needed that. So shout out to Daphne and shout out to Trinia. Like, this is the thing that I needed. And I didn't even know. So that was what we had, right? It was super powerful. And it was just like normal. It wasn't even, I don't know. Alicia, let's go. She said, it's coming. I'm trying to tell you, rooms change people. They do. Thank you, team, for that. They do. Main thing, when that was going on, I really loved everything about it. And it made me want to continue to do them. Now, we normally do 4 meetups a year, right? And I've been wanting to do this, but I was like, just busy and not really, I don't know, that just wasn't a priority. But after that night, it was like, it's definitely a priority for what we do. And it's a fulfillment. It's one of those fulfillment things, right? So I'm trying to tell you guys, I want y'all to just drop a emoji. Drop the first one in your phone. I don't care what it is. Just drop an emoji if community and sisterhood actually matter to you just as much as the training that you're getting. The training itself is great, right? But what be happening in them damn rooms and at them tables when I'm just looking at the camaraderie and the culture that's being cultivated? I don't know. that just has a weight to it. It has a weight. Let's go. Shanita in the shot. Come on. Let's go. Ruth say that's what happens when you're in the room with the one and only. Ruth, I don't be knowing what be going on. I really don't. But I just know things be moving. Things be shifting. And I be challenging myself, right? Because it be real emotional stuff happening. You be having people that have been watching you for years that make sacrifices to get in your room. It's so be emotional. And I said, I was this close, y'all. I was this freaking close. I said, I almost made it out without shedding a tear. I almost made it out. Y'all know I'm like I'm a crybaby thug, right? I said, I almost made it out. And day 3 it broke. It broke. I swear to God. Teresa, let's go. Sisterhood is important because this road gets lonely, y'all. The people that's in mentorship, the people that's in my communities, like, I don't have to be there for you to feel that there's an energy and a force in the room. They love on each other and support each other and pull each other through whatever it is. Like, all kinds of stuff is going to go through your head. You're going to be second guessing stuff. You're going to be wanting to give up. I can't be there all the time, y'all. I'm one person. I'm one person. I am serving a audience of almost 200,000 people. So I'm trying to tell you, being able to just see it happening before my eyes, I don't know. It'd be amazing. So that's what happened with the first Posh alumni meetup. Super excited about that. The night I want to do 2 things. I want to walk you through what happened this weekend and tell you like what it actually looked like and what our students experienced, because I think a lot of people don't fully understand how these classes are designed, right? And why they are designed the way they are. Some people do want to just jump right into, let's just say, an advanced class. I don't allow that. And I don't allow that for several reasons. I don't allow that for the integrity of my brand, the sanity of me, and the frustration of you. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. And then I'm also going to tell you guys what's coming up next and how you can get in on it. Okay. So first thing I want to tell y'all is why I stopped teaching large classes, and probably why this probably was why this was the best decision I've made for 2026. At the end of the day, this is something I've been kind of thinking about, right? But I've always had my set number. My set number has always been 10, very comfortable number. But this is one why I named tonight's episode what I named it, because that's what's happening in real time. I'm not going to say I'm never teaching large draping classes again, because we do have the new CDI cohort that's about to begin, but that's different. My classes will never be a large or mid-size or whatever. It will never be larger than what I'm saying I want now. It's a comfortable number. It was easy. I wasn't even pressed to leave. I was like, y'all can go. I'm here. I'm staying tonight. Main thing, at the end of the day, I know that may sound dramatic that I'm never teaching large classes, because most people, when they get into businesses and teaching and all this, they thinking about the revenue, right? And it makes sense because it is a heavy hitter. It is a big revenue driver. It is. And I know some people like, Precious, what happened? You're not teaching big classes? No, I'm not. The answer is nothing bad happened. It didn't. It's actually quite the opposite. This past weekend reminded me of exactly why I made the decision in the first place, and why I really want you guys to understand the reasoning behind it, because I think it says a lot about how I believe training should work in this industry. I love the photos and the end result. I love all that. I do. But at the end of the day, the training itself cannot be jeopardized. That's what I feel in my heart. I don't care who disagree with it. That's my thoughts. And that's how I'm going to run my training programs. Okay. Main thing is, I've taught classes where, guys, there were students in the room. It was more students than I can actually not only see, not visually, like I could see everybody, but I couldn't see everybody. Do that make sense? If that makes sense, y'all can put the letter C, y'all can put the word C. Put C down in the chat. I couldn't see everybody, and everybody's heart ain't pure. Come on now. You come on with it. Come on with it. Alicia with the yes and the yes. Latanya say, yes, Latanya, y'all set the daggone. I was sitting here like, I know we stopped class at 5 o'clock and we still here at 7. Yes, y'all stayed 2 hours shopping. Guys, I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Latanya for taking the intro class. It was just fun. Like all of the classes, it just was fun. So main thing, guys, I couldn't see everybody when I have those larger classes. And it's not like they were wasn't a lot of people, but even when you're supposed to pay attention to a certain depth, it becomes cloudy. It becomes crowded when it's just a lot of noise. And I can't operate that way. Y'all think I'm playing. I really, really, really can't. When I am pouring, when I am instructing, when I am vested in your success, even if it's 5 people in the room, when I'm talking to you, everybody else got to wait. I'm talking to you and they got to wait till I come around to them. So even though you're in a group setting, you still get your individualized time, because realistically, that is what you invested in, right? So I'm trying to tell you, at least, I'm trying to tell you, at the end of the day, I am just grateful that I have the opportunity to do what I do, but I have the opportunity to do what I do at the level I do it and create the impact that I actually am able to create. I can't do that with a lot of noise. I'm going to tell you something, guys. At the end of the day, when it comes to trying to watch me on YouTube, don't nothing compare to being in my classroom. Nothing. I've been in classes where I can't see everybody at the same time. And no matter what, I've always given my best. I'm going to give my best, right? I'm going to have great content. I'm going to have the fabric. I always know what I'm talking about. I have mastered my skill. So it's no question you can ask me and try to get me off my square. That ain't going to happen when it comes to this draping. But at the end of the day, if I can't zone in on you and watch your hands, I can't correct your hands, right? And I enjoy correcting people's hands. I enjoy correcting people's posture, because sometimes that's one of the biggest problems. Because I can sit there and teach you all day, but if your actual form isn't right, you ain't gonna never get it right. Guys, and if I can't correct your hands, guess what? I haven't actually taught you any dang one thing, because you still cannot follow through on what I told you to do. At the end of the day, it's like I just entertained you for a few hours. And I know I'll be making y'all laugh, but baby, you ain't coming here for that. You ain't come here for that. I'm trying to tell you. The entertainment part is cool. Y'all know we be cutting up in class. If y'all know we cut up in class, put cut up down in the chat. Because y'all already know what it is. Y'all know we be cutting up in class. That's what it is. That's like how the environment is, right? Let's go, Latonya. She said, even when we don't want you to see Alma, yeah, y'all be trying to hide. Y'all be trying to hide. Y'all do. And you have to do a redo. Yes, like that's the thing. Like, it's not picking on, I just want to see you do it. If I see you do it and I see you at least get it 70% correct, I feel all right, I could let it go. I could release her to the world. I can release it to the world. Oh, Tanya, come on now. You already know what it is. Shauna, you already know what it is. Ruth, you already know what it is. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, that's what makes the time go fast. And honestly, that's just what makes it land and stick, because it's just an enjoyable environment, right? But I still want you guys to get everything else. That is not what Posh is about. Like, just really putting you in a room, running through a dry curriculum. And no, that's not what I do. That's not what I've never done, right? And when I seen with the industry having this new influx of new designers or people wanting to be designers, and they just, they just want to get it and quit it. Pause. That ain't how I teach. You're gonna have to slow down. Whatever you learned or leave that at the door. Don't bring that in here. You in my arena now. Let me show you this way. And it's not to say it's the perfect way, but this way works. So let me show you this way. Follow this way. Leave your stuff behind because that didn't work. Let's try this and let's see what we'll pan out. Let's see what pan out. Yes, TT. Oh my God. I got some of your sound bites the team has been sending me. I said that daggone TT. It's always a good time. And TT, you have been in 4 or 5 classes. I don't even know at this point. I've lost count. But that's what it's about, right? I was even telling the ladies in this class, because a lot of them were new. Like, this ain't going to be your last time seeing me. I already know that. I've been doing it too long. I normally see repeat people in my class, right? And that's really what the process is for you to get all the information. It's just a lot. So main thing, guys, is I've scaled my classes down to 5 students. 5. That's such a comfortable number. And the main thing is that the difference is not small. It's not about it being small. Guys, the difference in having it scaled down is everything. I'm trying to tell you, this past weekend, every single student got individual instruction inside a group experience. And one thing, when people come to me, especially now, a lot, I'm hearing this a lot more than I've ever heard it, is I heard that they've been scammed. They fell for the banana in the tailpipe. They end this arena of a training, and it's more of a show than actually learning. I've heard all of it, right? So quite naturally, if I don't want my experience to be that way, I'm going to have to tweak it by any means necessary. If that means having a revenue cut, okay, cool. Can you imagine having your revenue cut in half? Because it's literally cut in half from me going to 10 and 13 students to 5. But what happens in that class is a lot more dynamic. It's a lot more powerful, right? Being able to really have my eyes on everybody's work, guys, that's I can't explain it. Real-time corrections, people be like Latonya said, people be trying to sneak it in there and get it past me. I'm like, oh, what you doing? Y'all know I used to work in corrections, but I see everything. I see almost everything. I got to watch with my good eye. But the main thing is being able to ask those specific questions, right? And get specific answers, because everybody's business is different. It's different, right? So that's what I love about the smaller classes. At the end of the day, this really falls under what we do and Raising the Bar under the process pillar, because it's all about how you structure and deliver your service. This is a process decision, right? What does that process look like? If you guys are not tweaking your processes, like it's 2026, and I think I know we are still tweaking stuff now. We've tweaked. Let me look at my team, because I know they probably Hold on, y'all gotta give me a applause. I gotta give it up for my team. Thank you. Baby, we be tweaking some stuff. We see what's happening in real time. We see what people are struggling with, and we go right back to the drawing board. No matter what our ideas are, we're willing to change it to suit the need of what's needed right now for the people we serve. So if you guys are not tweaking what you're doing to have a better client experience, I advise you to do so now, because this is what directly impacts the quality of the result that your clients or your students or whatever it is that they're walking away with. You don't want, and not saying that you can control what people say, but you can definitely help influence and make it impactful. You don't want people walking away from your calls. Just, oh my God, what was that? You don't want that, right? Guys, inside Raising the Bar, we talk about how to build delivery models that create real outcomes and not just a bunch of damn activity. The way I price, I don't care, but they charge less. I charge value-based pricing. So guys, when it comes to your processes, if you haven't done it yet, look at that first. We do like a bird's eye view because we got so much going on, but we always look at that, whether they experiencing first, because we can always fix our stuff on the back end. We want to fix those client facing processes first. One of the things that's like, I love listening to their real driving my team crazy about changing this process and changing that process. It lets me know that it worked. Okay. She said that she has learned the most that she's ever learned in one day. Being in this draping class, she learned the most in one day than she's ever learned throughout her entire time draping, right? A lot of you guys been out there for a while. I get it. But if you really don't know how to make a business from your draping, if you really don't know what gets the people excited, what gets them to pay whatever it is you want to charge, if you really don't know that part, guys, that's the part that could be your missing link, right? The class that we just had, it was not chaotic. There was room to breathe. There was room to ask questions. We wasn't following a tight schedule, like, all right, wrap it up. But none of that was happening, right? There was room to actually practice without somebody breathing down your neck, waiting for the setup to finish, or somebody standing there waiting for you to finish your part. And that just wasn't happening. I'm trying to tell you. I want to ask y'all, and y'all be honest. Tell me down in the chat. Can't hear me. No. Okay. All right. I probably had a little. I'm good. All right. Thank you, Al Jeannie. I appreciate that. You guys tell me, give me a one down in the chat if you can hear me. Let's go, Al Jeannie. Let's go. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you, Queen. Michelle said, facts, went to lunch, came back and whole went to lunch, came back and the whole wall went from white to green. That's, baby, I will change some stuff to, because it's not about me. Some people, you know, they more focused on the end result and the pictures looking good so they can sell a class. I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, I need you guys to feel good, because if you do, guess what you're going to do? You're going to tell somebody. You're going to tell somebody, right? And I don't know if y'all know, but when people can refer your business or that sells a lot quicker than a daggone picture any day. So that is where mentally I be. I just want to feel confident that you all right. It's like releasing your babies to the world. It's like, oh, okay, she got it. And if you don't, I'm like, do that over. Take it down. Let me see you do it. And we joke about it, right? It's not like it's not pressure. We joke about it. I'll tell them, I say, where the midgets at? You put some midgets back there that did that. And it's just joking. Like, because if I didn't see you do it, take it down. Let me see you do it. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you guys, it just be a lot happening. So the next thing that happened was we did the alumni Posh meetup. That was super amazing. And a lot of you guys have been messaging us about RTB, right? But before I get into that, I want you guys to tell me down in the chat, how many of you guys experienced or feel as if you've been in a large class or you've been in a group training where you felt like you could not actually get what you needed? No names, none of that. But at the end of the day, drop a yes down in the comments if that resonates. Drop a yes down in the comments. Thank you, Eugenie. I appreciate that. Drop a yes down in the comments if you've been in a class, if you've been in a training, if you've been in something and you just felt like it was a waste of time, a waste of time, a waste of income, a waste of money, a waste of all. Hold on. Hold on. Come on with the yes. It happens, right? I could put a yes down there for me. It happens, right? And I think it's happening a lot more often now than I've ever seen it, because a lot more people are just running to teaching and they're not qualified to actually teach. So just because you may know a skill, don't mean you're qualified to lead people in that skill, to train them on the skill, and then to show them how to make the skill and turn it into revenue, right? How to turn that skill into revenue. That's a whole set of different leadership and strategy tactics that you need. So I'm trying to tell you guys, it happens a lot. So if it happened to you, main thing is you're not by yourself. This is exactly why I made the call that I made. Because at the end of the day, guys, y'all freaking deserve to learn. That's why y'all sign up in the first place, right? The pictures, I love them. It looks amazing. But what good is it when you can't go home and replicate the same daggone thing? What good is it to keep recycling the same photos from whatever event or class or training, and you can't do it on your own? I'm trying to... Wait a minute, no. So Eugenia, I asked him again. I didn't see him. Maybe you don't know, but your girl halfway blind. So if I don't see it, just ask it again. That's all you gotta do. This is live in real time, so I gotta kind of flip between what I'm talking about. Look at the comments. Make sure I'm hitting on my, because I be getting around my mouth. Make sure I'm hitting on my bullet points. So it'd be a lot happening, okay? And then I got my team there in the background. So if you ask something, you need an answer, ask it again. You're watching this in real time. Especially understanding the what and the why to what you're. Come on now, Alicia, you got a whole curriculum on that. And it's a difference, right? That's why I made that call, because you deserve to learn, guys. Not just show up and watch, or not just show up and be a part of this look, right? The 5 students in a room for me for a full day, the way we crafted these trainings, and some of them went long, and all of the stuff that was happening with travel, I was so sad that some of my students had to actually leave. But guys, that's what it takes, right? It's a lot of freaking work. And baby, they found out the hard way. They found out. And I ain't gonna lie, when I be hearing them say the woo and the, oh my God, inside I be chuckling a little bit, because I know that if they go home and they work to this magnitude, ain't no way in hell they doing this level of work for a couple $100. Their bodies won't let them. I have a couple ladies right now in the chat was talking about soaking in the tub and taking the Advil and it's not a game. I thought I was going to be in the bed all day, but I wasn't. Main thing is being in those arenas where you're actually learning. Okay. Actually learning. All right, Algenia, now I came back over here. I don't see no question. Team, if she put one up, start so I don't miss it. All right. And if any of you guys have questions, put it in the chat. The team will start for me. I may not be able to answer it right away, but if you know how I am, baby, I'm gonna answer that sucker. Okay. So now that was the Posh Alumni Weekend, right? A lot of the things, that was the class and what happened in the class. The Posh Alumni Weekend, I told you guys what happened with that being at first. That was super, super, super exciting. Main thing what happened with that is being able to draping is one of those things. It's hard to find people to talk to about draping. It really is, right? In between the workshops, and did I have a class yet? When did we do Yeah, I had the intro class because the partial meetup was Friday. So I had one class. The main thing is we do a lot of stuff in our businesses, right? We do a lot of things online, especially me. I coach online, I train online, I'm on Zoom calls all week. I'm on Slack channels all week with my mentees, with my one-on-one clients. A lot of it is online. And guess what? That is powerful within itself because you're getting a close proximity to me. And I'm not minimizing that at all because it's a lot happen. You could easily be on an emotional roller coaster and you could just tap into our Slack channel or you could just tap into our mentorship call and immediately like regain focus on what the heck you're supposed to be doing and realizing it ain't that big of a deal. Let's get dialed back in, right? But the main thing is there is something that happens when you are physically in a room with people that's on the same journey as you guys. I'm trying to tell you, when you can look somebody in the eye and you can say, and really feel, and I think that's one of the things why I'm in love with what I do, because it's not about no daggone fabric and no equipment. It's really not. Being able to look people in the eye and feel what they are passionate about and what they're building and what their expectation is and what they want the outcome to be, right? When you can see that, and even vice versa, when people can see what I'm building and they are passionate about what I'm building and they want to be a part of what I'm building, guys, that is real. That is real. That does something to you that no amount of Zooms, no amount of screen time, no amount of nothing can replicate. It can't. In the partial alumni meetup, we was in Longhorn, and guys, it was supposed to be over at 10 o'clock because I had to get up for class. Do y'all know I didn't leave till after 11 something? I think it was like 11:30. It was crazy. I was like, Precious, what do you think, you a kid again? You think you're a teenager? Because we were just having fun. We talked about wins, we talked about challenges, we talked about what's next. And at the end of the day, I was able to look around the table and I thought to myself, this is exactly why I do this. It's not about the money. It's not about the followers. It's about this freaking table. I want y'all to think about that for a second. How many of you guys really feel that you could use a table like that right now? It ain't got to be 1,000 people at a daggone table. Guess what? You ain't going to have 1,000 people at my table. Get somebody else to do it. If you feel like you could use a table like that right now, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. She said $5 who? $5 where? Oh my God. I'm trying. Let's go. Michelle, you want to know what? And I thought about you too. I was like, Michelle, what? Say, I missed the meetup. Will there be another one? So yeah, we do them every quarter, and we do them. It's called the Inner Circle Weekend. Definitely look at the calendar because it's already up. It's already up and scheduled. So you guys want to definitely get in because we max out at 8. Everything I do, I keep it at a comfortable number for me. I'm trying to tell you, I am not the one that want the big rooms. I'm not the one that want to be in the big rooms. I'm not. I love intimacy, so I can hear, so I can think, so I could do what I do in my zone of genius, which is pour, educate, motivate, cultivate. I can't do that in big rooms. I can't. So I'm trying to tell you, don't miss an opportunity for the next one. All right. But that's what happened at the end of the day. The meetup, guys, wasn't just a dinner. This was actually a preview because this was our first one. This was actually a preview of what community at its highest level looks like. It wasn't about the amount of people. It's about what was happening in the room. And that was raising the bar in the flesh. And that was the first time I really experienced it that way. And I ain't gonna lie. Do I want more people in the room next time? I would love more people in the room the next time. But I want it to be the right people in the room the next time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want y'all to think about, guys. People, a lot of you guys, you're not making what you would like to make in your business because you're talking to the wrong people. You're focused on the wrong people. Guys, community is not a freaking perk. It's a growth strategy. Being surrounded by other designers who are serious, super serious about building real businesses. Guys, do y'all not know that accelerate everything? That is the heartbeat of Raising the Bar. That's why I created it. That's why I revamped it. That's why I looked at what it was and where we were in such a time. And I had to remove some stuff, add some stuff, tweak some stuff, block out dates and block out, keep it at a certain number. And I really had to structure it to where it can have room to breathe, have room to grow, and help people all in the same time. This is why the mentorship is structured around community. This is not just a curriculum, guys. It's not. I could teach very well, but this is different because I sit and watch these women pour into each other. I sit and watch these women pull each other off the daggone ledge. I watch it in real time, and that's what it's about. So if you are already a part of Raising the Bar, guys, drop RT. No, not because they're going to think it's mean something else. Drop tribe down in the chat. I want to see my people. Who here tonight? Who here tonight? Who here tonight? Let's go. Denise say 8 is my favorite number. Okay, let's go. Alicia, you already know how I am, child. Let's go. Let's go. I see you guys here. Show up. Let the people know. Raising the Bar has been revamped since January. I'm super excited about it. The doors has been closed. There go my boo. There go my boo, Tarenia. She was there at the Posh Alumni Meetup. And honestly, if it wasn't for her, I was going to cancel it because I had all these classes. And I was going to cancel. She was like, Precious, I'm coming out. I'm like, oh, well, say less. Say less. So that's how that even went on. Let's go, Ruth. Let's go, Tanya. Let's go, Sunshine. Let's go, Shonda. Guys, that's what it's about. That's how we're able to stay in it, right? And sometimes when we want to give up, our compadres won't let us. So, guys, we gonna be doing these meetups on a regular basis, right? So if you are an RTB member, I gotta keep reminding y'all, I need y'all to watch for the invite. Well, you guys know exactly where it is. It's in your portal. We scheduled out the entire events for the year, all the way up to Q4, I believe. Don't miss your spot to the next one, right? If you're not yet in mentorship, I want you there at the next one. All you got to do is comment wait list, right? Because Raising the Bar is opening its doors on April the 1st, and spots are limited. Everything I do is limited. I like controlling who comes, who enters my room, right? Raising the Bar opens on April the 1st. We closed it January 1. So it opens every quarter. So April the 1st, if you were already on a wait list, you guys will be one of the first ones to get the invite. If you are not on a wait list, comment wait list so that we can send you the link. That way you'll get on the wait list and you'll get the open invite. We only let a certain amount of people in, so don't miss it. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait until Q3. And I don't want y'all to do that. At the end of the day, we're going to be rocking and rolling in Q3. All right. Now, here is the ascension that I want to explain to you guys with the whole basics to Baroque workshop and how we do it now. Hey, TT. This is what, hey, Rebecca, I got you, Queen. This is what the whole ascension is, right? Come, Shanita, come on. Shanita, you play a lot. Like, come on, okay? The ascension, I want you guys to understand, like, because a lot of you guys be like tuning into the replay, and I get a lot of questions about the different classes. So before I even send any of you guys a link, because we be going back and forth, or the team be really handling all of that for me. Thank God, shout out to them. Because we get an influx of people that's interested in the classes. And before we even send links and all that, I need to know where you are, because I don't have, none of my classes are one size fits all, right? So we ask you, are you an intro? You looking for traditional, or you looking for Baroque? So we kind of go back and forth until we know where you are. The main thing I want y'all to understand with the ascension, meaning there is a level for everybody. And I created it way for a reason, because before, by the time someone come to me, they're frustrated. They've been watching me for years, and then they finally save their coins or whatever it was to get in class. Baby, there's a shift happening in the draping industry. People are seeing this thing, they're wanting it, and guess what? They're making the investment. And what I've seen last year, people just jump in and they don't know a damn thing about draping. They don't. So we had to break apart the different classes, right? So I'm going to break down for you guys how our class structure actually works, because I think a lot of people just don't realize, one, you don't have to commit to a multi-day experience. Even though our classes say 3-day workshop, they are broken down into a different workshop each day. I'm going to walk you through the ascension real fast. First thing is there are 3 levels, right? Each one is designed intentionally. And guess what? It's for a different person at a different stage on their draping journey, right? They build on each other because that's just how draping is. The beautiful thing is you can choose your entry point, no matter what your entry point is, and it could be exactly where you at right now, and it's not where you think you should be. Some people try and jump in Baroque, and I'm like, you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for this life. I really want you to start here. So the level 1, guys, is the intro class. This is for my complete newbies, like the newbies that came to the intro class this past week. Phenomenal. It wasn't overwhelming, but guess what? Even in that class, I remember who was in that class? They was in the corner. Who was it in that class? I can't remember exactly who it was, but I just remember hearing the woo and the sounds of being exhausted because it's a lot of freaking work. But the intro class, guys, that's perfect for the designer who's brand new and who's curious, right? They've been piecing it together from YouTube and they really ready to get proper hands-on training. The intro class is your foundation. If you are new to draping, if you've been figuring this thing out on your own and you are missing something, you kind of just can't put your finger on what it is, this is exactly where you start. One day with moi, hands-on, you're going to leave knowing exactly how to execute foundational draping techniques. You're going to be able to do it correctly and confidently. And the main thing is you're going to be able to leave with the content because you're going to make the content while you're there, right? And it's going to be something that you made with your own hands, not something you made in a group, right? Where it's not like that. It's something you made. So it's your work. This is all about your positioning. This is how you position yourself in the marketplace. A lot of you guys are getting overlooked and underbooked because you're not positioned properly. And guess what? The worst part is that some of y'all actually know how to drape, but they overlooking y'all because the foundation that you build in the first class, guys, is all about the beginning of marketing yourself properly. Marketing and positioning yourself in a marketplace so that people recognize who you are, what you do, and don't mind paying you, right? This is what day 1 is. The day 1 investment, which is the intro class. I'm gonna tell y'all my prices. I ain't one of them people that's gonna send you to a link and then you're like, oh my God, I didn't know it cost that much. Baby, the intro class is $9.97 all day. All right, the intro class is $9.97 all day. One thing with that, if you learn, execute, go home and follow the blueprint, follow the plan, you can make that back in 30 days. And then everything after that is sheer profit, right? That's the intro class. The second class, guys, is the intermediate class. This is for traditional draping. This is perfect for the designer. Let's just say may already know some basic stuff, but they want to master those premium techniques. You know, they want to get the swag on point. They want to get the pleats crisp. They want to learn the color theory. They want to learn texture. They want to learn all that. This is for you guys, right? At the end of the day, if you want your work to look timeless, that's what I love about timeless. If you want it to look timeless and not trendy, like in 6 months it's going to be played out, and you want to be able to execute it at a high level consistently, this is your class. I'm trying to tell you, this is your class. We're talking about the traditional premium class. We're talking about the techniques, the fabric selection, the signature 3-zone method that makes it all make sense, right? Some people, it takes some, some practice to kind of really master it or even just get better. But that's what it is. You gotta practice. The 3-zone method, guys, that's my personal framework for creating setups that look luxurious, intentional, expensive every single freaking time. I've been doing the same backdrop in the premium draping class for at least 6 years. And guess what? You still are able to charge thousands of dollars with the same freaking setup. Why? Because it's classic. It's timeless. It doesn't go out of style. The main thing is you'll be able to have the confidence that you lack once you're able to execute it the right way. I'm trying to tell you. When we in our conference room and I'm like going around and asking everybody like, why are you here? And for the most part, most of 2 was new, 2 was not quite new. But even the ones that weren't new, they said they're going back to the basics to set their foundation because there were cracks in it. A lot of you are sitting here right now with cracks in your foundation and you're frustrated because you can't charge what you want to charge, or you won't get booked and you believe you should, but you are yet to admit you have cracks in your foundation. I want y'all to tell me down in the chat. Just say, no, Rebecca, we won't be doing it in 2026 because our classes are all scheduled out. So we won't be doing any tent instruction in 2026. But we are full. So that's the main thing. I want you guys, if you know that you have a crack in your foundation, if you have a crack, just put crack. I really don't want to use that word. Wait a minute. Just put break. Put break down in the comments. If you feel like you got a break in your foundation, put break. You may not even know what it is, but you know it's something. Something ain't quite landing. Something ain't quite right. Something is missing. Why is it not working for you and it's working for everybody else? Why are you seeing people that are less talented than you, more booked and busy than you, making more money than you, getting the clients that you want to work with? Why is that happening? Let's go, Betty Ann. Come on. I'm trying to tell you guys. I already know. Guys, main thing with this whole pricing thing, pricing is, some people just want the number, right? They just want to know how much to charge for this. They don't really realize it's a lot deeper than that, right? But the one thing with traditional draping, guys, when it's executed at a premium level, you don't got to justify your prices. Guess what? The work going to speak for itself. You don't have to justify your prices. Pricing inside Raising the Bar is about understanding the value of the skill set and just packaging it in a way that makes your pricing feel like it's a natural reflection of your work. It's not a negotiation. Like, people should, when you say your price, people should be like, it's an expectation. They thought it was that amount. When somebody say, oh, I got to get ready for Precious class and I got to save my coins, they should have that attitude, because you can see it in my content. You can see it in my work. You can see it in my testimonials. You can see it in my track record. You can see it, right? That's what pricing is all about, guys. It's not about some random number, whatever number makes you feel giddy. It's not about that. It's about the value of your skill set, and stop sleeping on what you guys can do and feeling as if you have to negotiate your way to where you want to be. No. You set the standard. I don't know who I'm talking to, but it's somebody. Come on, Tanya. Come on, Shauna. Come on, Betty Ann with the break. Guys, but that's what? Guess what? This is the main part I love about this. Even though if something is broken, it's fixable. If it's broken, it's fixable. The young lady that was in class, I'm trying to think, who was it? I'm running my classes together because them suckers was back to back. But she said on this side of the table, no, it wasn't Shauna. I'm going to have to think about it. I'm going to have to think about it. But even just knowing, even Sharice too. Now, I know I've seen Sharice do some amazing stuff. Sharice has been in one of my classes before. But the main thing is when you know that there's something missing, and you feel as if the only person that could give you this level of instruction to the depth and the magnitude that you need, that's exactly where you go. It don't matter how long you've been in the industry. It don't matter how old you are. Was it this week or was it on I'm trying to think, was it on my live? It was a young lady, 70-something years old. I know I had one in January. I had a class in January. Shout out to Miss Marilyn. She was 75, or was it? It was January. 75 years old in my class, working on that backdrop all by herself. And it wasn't no intro class. It was a premium class. I'm trying to tell you. And I had young ladies in class this week. They all was in their season. It ain't too old. You ain't too old. It ain't too late. Guys, I'm trying to tell you. It's funny because we was even in there talking about it. Like, y'all are my people. I ain't got time for the 20-year-old whippersnappers. Baby, I ain't got the patience. And I ain't got time to try and convince or persuade you that this is what you need. My ladies already know that this is what they need. I'm trying to tell you. They just make the decision on when is their time. Guys, it ain't too late. This is your time. I told y'all earlier, this is the year to drape. So the last class is the Baroque class, right? That's level 3. Now, that's a one-day class. This is perfect for the designer that want to learn Baroque the right way. I know a lot of people doing it, trying to do it. I know, I get it. I need you guys to understand the main thing with Baroque, you need to understand what you're doing. You need to understand what you're doing and stop having 50,000 swags all over the daggone place thinking that this is what Baroque is. Like, if you can't explain what's happening in your body of work, that really says a lot about what it is that you're doing. Baroque is intentional. It's very intentional. The way that we're designing now, guess what, is way less swags. But guess what? It's still a lot of damn work. Because it's intentional. You have to know what you're doing. You have to understand fabric. You have to understand depth. You have to understand flow. You have to understand direction. You got to understand texture. It's a lot to it, right? This is for the person or people that really want to learn the techniques the right way so that they can execute it alone, though. Last year, almost all of our classes were like group settings for the Baroque class, right? I didn't want to do that this year. I didn't, because being super honest, that ain't what's happening. That's not what's happening. A lot of you guys reach out to us, right? And y'all express a lot of interest with the Baroque classes. And I want to be very specific about who this class is for. Baroque is a more simplistic style, right? It looks simple. It looks like, oh, I could do that. It really do. But don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you. I'm trying to tell you. Baroque is timeless, y'all. It's trending right now. It is. But it commands serious pricing. A lot of y'all out there screwing up the goddamn industry in this style of draping because you're doing all that daggone work or what looks like a lot of work, and you charging pennies on a dollar. Guys, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, and don't do that to the industry. This class is all about learning how to execute Baroque techniques with precision and really start positioning yourself for $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 setups. Because normally when you're doing Baroque, it's not a single backdrop, right? Even the ladies in class, we started with a single backdrop because I wanted them to work on their own sections. They're like, no, I want more. I'm like, okay. Your wish is my command. I'm trying to tell you. I want to be super transparent with you guys, though, about how we got here, because I think this story matters. I really do. Previous Baroque trainings that I did, like in 2025, they had students grouped together, right? Working on a themed full room design. And the pictures look amazing, right? I will not lie to you about that. But the experience, it wasn't, for one, what I'm used to. It wasn't the posh standard. It wasn't. The larger groups tend to have a variety of skill. You got people that have been in it for years. Then you got people that's just starting out. And it's all these levels of skill in that room. And while everybody is there to learn, guys, guess what? Let's be honest. Everybody don't quite learn the same way or at the same speed. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't, right? Main thing with this, with what we were doing, is that the designs were like large scale installations. And I'm not saying like the body of work was like a large scale installation, full room decor. I'm saying the level of design and draping was. We was using lifts. We were using truss. We were up in the ceiling. And guys, let's be honest. They could never really replicate that at home by themselves unless they got a team or unless they have heavy duty equipment. So I'm like, I didn't want to do that no more. It didn't feel right. Did I want to do it? Yeah, because that is what the industry is. That's kind of where we're headed. But people that come to me, they really want to zone in and enhance their skills, right? They need to get good so that they can have the clarity of knowing what the hell they're doing so that they can later build the teams, charge their worth and all of that. But guess what? That comes from confidence. And confidence is one of the main things that you guys get in my class from. So that's why we changed it. Because a lot of designers, that's not where they at, right? When you're trying to incorporate that level of training in a single day, time goes fast, super fast. That's not enough time to really both learn and fully execute a full room and a full build in a few hours. It's just not. And that's just being honest. If someone else can do it, go to their class. Because I'm telling you, I wouldn't even try, because I'm so focused on you learning and attaining the skill, and in me seeing you do it. I'm not really pressed about the end result to get a pretty picture. I'm just not. I'm not. Not to mention, guys, some of those daggone classes, I remember some of the classes at the end was rushed just to get the shot. And I really refuse to just skip over instruction just to make a class look executed rather than actually be executed. I ain't gonna do it. So they are two different things, right? So that's why I changed it. I changed it and I enjoyed it. And so much, guys. I got my simple tail up 5 o'clock this morning and ran back to the daggone studio just so I could do some little. It was just, I just didn't even want to leave it. I'm trying to tell you. That's what Baroque is, right? That's what my Baroque classes are. They teach you Baroque that you can do by yourself right now and generate income from it right now. I don't want you to have to grow into it. Once you learn it, you should be able to go home and make money from it. That's the standard that I hold my classes to. That's the standard I've held any of my other classes to. And that's the standard I'm going to hold my Baroque class to, right? So I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell Alicia, where you been at, girl? Where you been at, queen? Wait a minute. Alicia, what was you talking about? It is very intentional. Hey, Joyce, baby. How you feeling, queen? Oh, my God. Guys, that's the main thing I want y'all to think about, especially when you guys are making these investments. Like you should be able to recoup your investment, even if you can't do it in the first 30 days with wherever you go. I know with mine, if you follow the blueprint, you can, because what we do is in demand. You ain't selling something that people don't want. You're selling something that people freaking want. And the market already shows you that people are paying for it. They're paying for it. For whatever reason, they just ain't paying you for it. And that's where I come in. That's where I come in. All right. So, guys, that's the Baroque class. The Baroque class, the one-day class is I don't even know if I said the other class, but the Baroque class is $15.97 for a one-day class. The premium class is $12.97 for a one-day class. The intro class is $9.97 for a one-day class. I have no classes under $1,000, none. Catch me on YouTube. Catch a virtual training. We had one today. I don't have any other classes on less than that. I'm not going to sit here and do a disservice to myself. I'm not going to sit here and do a disservice to you, to something, for a service and a skill that I know is generating money. It's no way. Y'all see people flying and driving, car, train, automobile, whatever it is, to my classes all the time. So I'm trying to tell you, it's been that way for years. So people are out here making money. You could be next. I want you guys to be super honest with me right now. How many of you guys, and I need y'all to be super honest, how many of you guys have seen Baroque draping and had no idea how it was done? You really couldn't tell. Or even worse, you've seen people do it and you knew instantly that it wasn't done right. You knew instantly. What do we got here? It seemed like almost everybody in class said that. Like they seen it, but it wasn't right. Raise a hand, drop a hand emoji, do whatever you need to do to let me know that you've seen something that classified as Baroque and it wasn't done right. Because that's exactly why this class exists. I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly why this class exists. Nisi Pooh in the house. That's why I've been trying my best to get to another in-person class. I did feel like I was one of the last ones finishing up and found myself rushing to finish. Yes. However, the class was amazing. And of course, it's only normal to want more. Yes. But Denise, where was you at? Because I came to you. When you came to class, was that Philly? I think that was Philly. Yeah, that's when I was on tour, child. And that's what I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was one of the things that I just really did not enjoy about tour. It was really structured. Like I'm hitting city after city after city after city, and I'm in venue. So when they say shut down town. You gotta get out there, they're gonna venue. But in my studio, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be here. If you gotta go, you go in. I knew it. The Philly class. Yes. So that's one of the biggest perks of being and having my own studio here in Atlanta, because all of our inventory is there. Sometimes when I'm on tour, I may have a color I forgot. I may have something I forgot. Baby, I'm out on the road. I gotta make it do what it do. But right there in the studio, I just go grab it. And it's just, I can't explain it. It's just such a freedom flowing experience that I'm able to serve deeper. Like some of you guys, I've even changed your backdrop on the spot. Maybe it was a color you didn't like. I'm like, okay, cool. Say less. Let's go swap this out. Oh my God. No. Wait a minute, Alicia. Now, this is the first time I've heard it called this. Did you say I could spot a counterfeit Baroque immediately? I have not heard it called that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Betty say, this is a couple. Wait a minute. Betty, there is a couple of people that have been advertising class on Facebook for Baroque, but it don't look like yours. Thank you, Betty. I appreciate you, Queen. I keep looking at them and think they don't have enough swag. Diane, thank you, Diane. So in some of it just be too much daggone swag. And realistically, it all just stemmed from not really understanding Baroque. One thing I can say, when I was asked last year to host these workshops. Now, I loved it. I've always loved Baroque. It just wasn't, I thought it wasn't going to be acceptable. And, with what we do, because it was very different. And we were doing these classic and timeless designs since I've started. And that was my sweet spot. But I could not, like, I literally had to wait. I had to wait a couple months and just really get up. I knew what to do, right? Because I would sit and play and do mock-ups, but knowing what to do and then teaching others what to do and having them actually understand what the hell is going on, that's a whole different ball game. So I had to wait, and I didn't care. I already knew that they was sitting there waiting for me to put this class on, but I knew that I had to make sure I was putting together a good curriculum to where people understood what it was and didn't go home and doing these swags all over the daggone place, which was what everybody was saying. So that's what it's about. Like, you always got to be a student. I'm still a student to my craft. I'm still a student, and I will always be a student. As long as I'm learning and creating and innovating, you guys will always have something to learn. You'll always have something to learn. Alicia, she said the queen will graciously show you how to do it right. Yeah, you got to do it right. I feel bad if I see somebody struggling. No, I will carve out time and work with you one-on-one. And one thing I can say, people that are in our classes, they don't care. It's like, okay, get it together, Draping Queen. It's like nobody looking crazy, like, oh, why she's spending all that time over there with her. We just get it. They just get it, and it's just space for people to grow. I just love it. I can't explain it. You got to be there. I don't know. TT say, yep, and they still doing it wrong and got the nerve to be trained to teach it. Teresa, that's always going to happen. That is always going to happen. Always going to happen. I'm trying to tell you. Been there, done that when I didn't know any better. Me too. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. Now, Betty. Wait a minute, y'all know I'm already tired. Come on now, I can't. Alicia, why I can hear you saying this? I can hear you. I can so hear you say this. I'm a low-key student. Sandra, stop playing with us, girl. You ain't no low-key student. You've always been there. Even if you aren't like super active, you always there. I see you on the replays. I see you, boo. I see you, boo. I have an amazing team that holds me down, but I'm still very active and on the front line of my business. That's how I stay grounded and stay connected with you guys. Trying to say yes, and it made a difference. The design came out magnificent. I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to. Hey, sunshine. I just got 3 new pair in the mail. I just got 3 new pair. Baby, I'm struggling over here, but it's okay. It's okay. They on the way. Help is on the way. All right, guys. Is that my girl Evelyn? Did I just see it? Come on, Evelyn. Why it seem like I ain't talk? Evelyn, where you been at? I ain't seen you on the Drapers Den call. Like, Evelyn, what's going on over there? Seem like I ain't talked to you in a while, girl. All right. Now, that's the main thing with the different classes, right? There are levels to it, and you're not locked in any level. But I would definitely want to know, saying who's here, I kind of know where a lot of you guys are. But even if you catch this on a replay, one thing I want y'all to do is comment below. One, I want you to put down these numbers that speak to you. I want you to put a 1 if you are at the basic level, right? If you feel like the intro to draping is perfect for you, you need a foundation so you can start off the right way. I want you guys to put down the 1. I want you to put down the 2 if you feel as if traditional is your premium traditional is the way to go, right? That's where you are. You want to master premium techniques and the 3-zone method. If you are looking to master that, you put a 2 down in the chat. And then for those of you that's looking for that advanced Baroque, I want you guys to put a 3 down in the chat for Baroque, right? If you want to master Baroque, learn how to do it intentionally, learn how to do it, and it just people be in awe when they see it, right? Learning it by me, getting that style shoot, taking your portfolio to the next level, getting booked instantly. Somebody, who was that? Was it Sharice? Somebody messaged me, which is a matter within 2 days since class, and said they already had an inquiry about class because they seen what they was posting on social media in class. I'm trying to tell you. Put a 3 if you're looking for that Baroque. And then for those of you that just feel like you need all 3, you don't know when you're going to take it, but you know you need all 3, y'all put down the 4. Drop your number below. I'm trying to tell you, my team is watching the comments. We are going to identify you by starring. Dang, team, you already on it. Okay. You already on it. Okay. Let's go. We got Betty with the 1. Guess what, Evelyn? Don't worry about it because your girl's still here. I told you, I'm right there in your back pocket. I'm in your back pocket. I ain't going nowhere. Shanita with the 1. Pamela with the 1. Latanya, let's go. Latanya, stop playing. You're not a 2 or 3. Maybe a 3. No, 2. Stop playing with me. Diane, the 2 and the 3. Sunshine, the 3. Let's go, Sunshine. Sunshine, what are you doing? Are you still draping? Like, what are you doing? Are you doing hair? Like, what's happening? Talk to me. I love that you be still coming on the lives every time you see me live, though. Tanya, let's go with the 3. Come on. Alicia. Alicia. Why you playing? It's too late. It's too late for this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Oh. That is so funny because I think this is, oh my God. This is around the time things took a turn when we was in the conference room. This is where things took a turn because that's kind of like what I was talking about. The classes and the mentorship and all that stuff. But realistically, all of it is because my purpose is to help you guys just become a better version of yourself. Like when you do these processes, I don't know if you guys know it or not. Those of you that has worked with me, especially closely, you can be a testament to it. It's all about you guys becoming a better version of yourself and operating at a higher level of frequency. Then you're in alignment with the things that you want, right? A lot of you guys are not attracting this thing that you want because you haven't fully leaned in to become that attracts what you want. I'm trying to tell you. Denise say, I don't know. Denise, I talk to you on mentorship on Wednesday, child. We got to figure out where you at, where you need to be, and what you need to do next. Tammy said, oh, Tammy, let's go. Denise said that part. That's what it's all about, Denise. You know, you already know it. Terania, I got you, boo. What we did, I'm trying to tell you what we did. When did we go out? Friday? You already know. And you said that. You was right there. You said it. You said this just feels like this is the kind of room I need to be in. Guys, it's unfortunate that and I'm talking about the draping industry, is so small, right? It's hard to really get in that kind of environment where people just get it. And then not only get it, but give you things and give you strategies and give you sometimes just freaking listen, shoot. You know, about what's like Evelyn just said, life, baby. I'm going through some things. We all shared at that table, and it goes to show no matter what level you are at, life, when life start lifing, baby, it happens to everybody at every level. Okay, so I want you guys to realize that. Let's go, Sandra. No matter how developed you are, you're going to always need training. Boom, things change constantly. They do. Sometimes I'd be like, hold on, I just built this and now you want me to do that? But you can't complain. Shut it up. She say the queen ain't lying. She wants you to be the best even if you don't believe you can. That's why I need you in the room, because sometimes you do need to pull on other people's belief patterns. Some of us, our belief is so strong, right? Our belief is so strong in what you can achieve and what you can do because we see it. Y'all are too daggone hard on yourselves. A lot of you guys are so hard on yourself. And I'm like, you just need to pause and breathe and recognize how far you have already came. You too focused on this when you ain't even paying attention and giving no accolades to where you come from. So at the end of the day, until you do that, this is going to be a lot harder to achieve. Why? Because you don't deserve it. I said it. I said it. Okay, guys, I am so happy that I actually was able to get through this live because I'm tired as a son of a gun. But I just love when I'm able to connect with you guys, because so like you guys said, so much be happening. And life just be moving. I didn't even know it was daylight saving time the other day, child. Life be moving. It be moving. It be moving. I didn't even know the day was Monday. It just be moving so fast. But when I can actually take time and sit and just communicate with you guys, just connect with you guys, it does its own kind of replenishing. I don't know what be going on, but it be going on, child. So at the end of the day, guys, main thing, with the classes, this is how it works. All 3 classes are available, right? They fill up fast, and I just told y'all why they fill up. I'm not going to sit here and be tooting my horn like they fill up because I'm the hottest thing. No, they fill up because they small, point blank, period. Each one is capped at 5 students, and that's not a marketing tactic, guys. It's not. That's a model. That's a model we're building and we're following because it works, right? When the spots are gone, guess what? They're gone. But at the end of the day, I do want you guys in the room. If you feel as if April is your month, the team said we had availability. I don't know how many because we haven't talked about that today, but they said it's availability. If you feel like April is your month, I just need you to put April in the chat. Don't worry about the how. That's not your problem. That's not your problem. If you feel like April is your month, put April in the chat. Some of you may feel like May. If you move into May, if you feel like May is your month to take some kind of class or get in something that gets you closer to your goal, it could be raising the bar. It could be Draping University. But the main thing is you have to move. You have to do something to get you closer to your goal. You can't sit there and just expect it to happen because it don't work that way. Okay. So if you feel as if April is the month for you, put April down in the chat. Teresa, let's go, boo. I can't even say that. I can't even say that. They fill up because I can't even say I ain't fooling with you, girl. Main thing, Shanita, let's go. You may be compelled to move towards May. I'm trying to tell you, we still have availability in May. If that's what you're feeling called to, just put May down in the chat. Sometimes you just need to speak it out to the universe. You need to record it some kind of way. Maybe you need to write it. Maybe you need to say it. Maybe you need to type it. The point is you need to tell the universe what the heck you want to do so it can start working its magic, okay? Don't worry about the how. Alicia, that's how Alicia got in my class. Alicia thought she would be coming to my class in 2026. That's what she said on this daggone live last year. But baby, the good Lord found this baby to be in my class in December of 2025. I'm trying to tell you. Don't sit here and question how it's going to happen. Just know it can happen, okay? Just know it can happen. You've been watching. Let's go, team. I like that. You've been watching long enough. Now it's time to take action. Let's go. I appreciate that. Guys, the main thing, I'm going to tell y'all the bonus about tonight. And we've been doing this, and I really liked it. We did it in this class. We did it in all of these classes, all of the classes for this weekend. The main thing is we always do bonuses, right? And the main reason for the bonus is because, baby, I got to charge up my computer. The main reason why we do bonuses is because, for one, in order for you to be successful in this industry, I already know what you need, right? So most of my stuff, not most of it, all of it, I normally try and layer it with stuff I already know what you're going to need, because y'all be shortchanging yourself. You be trying to buy the cheapest kit. You be trying to buy the cheapest damn fabric. I get it. But then you complain about the cheapest client knocking at your door. It don't make sense. So I be trying to make it make sense for you. The bonus with you guys that book your classes when I'm doing different trainings and stuff like that is I give you stuff, right? Because I know you need it anyway. So if anyone is booking their class tonight, this is what we're going to give you. No hidden fees. This is what we're going to give you. If you book your class, clearly you get the class, right? That within itself is valuable within itself. But not only that, guys, when you enroll, you're not going to get just a training. You're going to be able to leave with your draping equipment. When we did it for this class, every student got a kit. Like every freaking student got a kit. And that felt really, really good. Because I know when they go home, they're equipped. They got no excuse. They got none. Not only that, though, you leave them with the equipment, right? And that's going to make it, that's going to make you in a position where you're ready to work. The moment you get home, well, you got to get some rest first. Yeah, get that. But you'll be able to be ready to work. No scrambling, no looking on the internet for who got the best price. None of that. No excuses. You have your tools. Not only that, when you leave class, I be still wanting to be with y'all. Because it's like I gotta watch you and just make sure you're doing the right stuff. Okay. So not only are you going to get your kit, you also get 1 full month of mentorship with me inside Raising the Bar mentorship. A lot of you guys have been inquiring about it anyway. Main thing with this mentorship, I keep telling you guys, I created this hybrid program because I don't want to just teach you skill. I want to walk you through it and help you understand how to make money from it, right? So you're just not out here trying to figure it all out in these daggone draping streets. I want to walk with you. So I let you have the whole first month totally complimentary, right? With me, we meet every weekend, the whole crew, we're there. And we also is going to include your style shoot. No extra fees for it. You're going to get your style shoot on day 3 at no additional charge, your personal videographer, your professional makeup artist, one-on-one coaching, how to pose, all the stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, y'all, what's the point in learning premium draping if you ain't got the photos to really show the world what you can do? The class photos is good. I ain't gonna lie, because they high quality photos too, but it look like you're learning, and nothing is wrong with that. But don't you want to be positioned as a boss and just show what you did? And you all, you got your glam on. Let me tell you something. Them ladies yesterday, what's that yesterday? It's a different energy that happens when you are in your element, when your confidence is on point. I'm just sitting there watching it all unfold. I'm like, look, okay. Big energy on, I swear to God. Like, it's exciting to see. What weekend can I meet? The weekends that we have these classes, Teresa, the team will let you know. Shauna, let's go. I'm trying to tell you, that's what it was about. Putting it out in the universe, in the tribe universe. Hold me accountable, tribe. Alicia, stop playing with me. Girl, you know you only got to say it one time, baby. Teresa, don't start that. Get off my live. Teresa, she said, hey, we didn't get that in the February class. So Teresa, y'all got it, but it wasn't included. And it was some people that got it. The people that got it in the February class is the ones that took action when we introduced the bonus. So the bonuses are only introduced when it's sporadic times, like certain Beyond the Backdrops, certain trainings I do. If you book while I'm saying that this is the bonus, then you get it. If you wait, then you just get the class. So that's the main thing with it, right? So anyone that books today, like you could try to book them all. Cool, you can book and you'll be in class, but the bonuses are not included. They're not included. That's the beauty of doing it while I'm on this live. The entire bonus package is included, no additional cost. At the end of the day, even if you ain't taking the class, I want y'all to drop an emoji if the bonus alone made the decision a lot easier. Even if you ain't booking the class, but if you were thinking about it, if the bonus alone, getting the kit, y'all know them kits are $450. That's the premium kit, right? $450. Raising the Bar is $300 a month. It's $297 a month. Okay. The photo shoot package, that's another $400. It's a $397 package. We are well over $1,000 right there. Okay. I just want y'all to put bonus or an emoji in the chat if that just made it make sense. Like, what? She said, okay, then. And Teresa, honestly, you were supposed to be in last year's class. So really, it definitely wasn't applied to last year's class. But that's why for February, you was in 2025. And I'm glad you was in the class that you were in, though. I really am glad that you were in the class that you was in, because I don't think I don't think I had a scaffold, the class that you were supposed to come to. And to just see you get on that sucker and push past, not only get on there once, but get on there twice. That was amazing. That was amazing to see. I got a wedding in May. I need to meet next month. Next month. So that's the April workshop. So Teresa, if you're interested in the April workshop, get in there, especially getting there now while you could take advantage of the bonus. Then you always got private. I do private workshops also. Private workshops for just me and you is $2,500 for one day. So if anybody looking for private, you can do a private session if I have availability. Okay. Look at y'all. Come on. Wait. Betty Ann. What wait a minute. What is the bounce? Denise said, I want to start my class in August. Denise, we have our classes in August already. They're already on the calendar. We did all the way up to August, I think last week, because we kept getting so many requests. And I normally don't go that far out because just things be happening. It'd be a lot happening. But I'm confident in scheduling it that far out now because I'm home. All our classes are at the studio and they're not on tour. Baby, when they on tour, all kinds of stuff be happening. And so I'm not comfortable doing that. But in August, we have scheduled, baby, I can't see that. What is that? Oh, that's the retreat. Oh, our retreat is in August too. I forgot about that. Intro class, the 7th through the 9th. So they already booked. So you guys, the team will be able to let you guys know the schedule if you guys are interested. Oh, I didn't even think, Betty. It didn't even connect that you was trying to say. That's because I'm tired. It didn't even connect. We did not get there in June. That was last year, boo. That was last year, Daphne. Hey, girl. I told you it's always a level up. I'm always going to make my classes and my experiences better. Always. So that is our 26 spiel. That's our 2026 spiel. That's what we did have bonuses in 2025. But again, you'd have had to book it when I announced that there was a bonus. Listen, y'all. Damn. I could not. Alicia, stop saying this stuff, girl. And them trinkets. Wait a minute. What's the trinkets? To be in the building, watch her work is. You want to know what's funny, Alicia? I don't know what people get out of that, but it's something. I don't know what people get out of that, but so many people say the same thing, that to see me in my, because for me, it's like an out of body experience. I don't know where I be. But a lot of people say they get excited just watching me work. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I be doing, but people get something out of it. I don't know. But that's it, guys. That's the bonus. If you guys are interested in the class, I highly advise y'all to at least secure your spot. You could do so with a simple down payment, because we do take the buy now, pay later. We do in-house financing. Like there's no reason. And they're going to sell out. Okay. Now let me tell you before I get off of here, I got to tell you guys about the students, because at the end of the day, they deserve their flowers right here on this live. Y'all know I ain't got no problem giving people their flowers, shouting people out, showing appreciation, gratitude, none of that. At the end of the day, guys, this group of ladies, just like it was in February, it was the same energy. In January, all of the classes this year was the energies was on 1,000. The ladies came in ready for one. And what I really want you guys to understand is that the energy in a room of 5 people is completely freaking different from the energy in a room of 15 or 20 people. There was no hiding in the back. There was no being too intimidated to ask a question. Everybody was just in it together. Everybody uplifted each other. Everybody played a part. And because of that, guess what? Everybody left with something super freaking real. One of the things that kept coming up in the feedback portion was the intimacy, the camaraderie, right? The sisterhood, right? Many people also talked about how patient and how knowledgeable I was. Sometimes we don't give ourselves credit, and we don't. I know I say a lot of how great I think I am, because I do think I'm great. But I think I'm just great because I'm really talking about my heart. I'm not talking about skills. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about my heart and the fact that I operate at 125% each and every freaking time. That's why I know I'm great. But the things that other people see, that's the stuff that I never really acknowledge. I never acknowledge that I'm patient because I don't think I am. And if you ask Doc, he damn sure gonna tell you. He ain't gonna agree with that one, I don't think. But I don't know, like being knowledgeable, like I've been studying this for so long. So anything you ask me, not only can I answer it, but I can answer it to where you get it. I can answer it where it's the answer is only for you, so I can make sure that you get it, right? I can't explain what it is. But the main thing is the students loved how small the class was. They said it did not feel chaotic. They said it actually, they felt seen as individuals, right? Not just a part of a group. And that's exactly what I designed this experience to do and to be, right? I want you guys to feel seen, heard, and understood. And I want you guys to feel the elevation actually happening in real time. And that's what happens in those classes. You can see the people come in like unsure and fearful and thinking they won't get it and thinking it's going to be too intimidating. And then it just, I don't know what the heck be happening. It'd be like straight transformation before my eyes. I swear to God. I swear to God. But I got to be super honest with y'all. And y'all that taking a class with me, or you guys that drape to that magnitude, you already know what it is, right? You already know what it is. I got to be super honest. These classes are taxing, guys. They're freaking taxing. I don't know how I got up out that bed today. I really don't. Like, I don't. I've been at this nonstop since Wednesday, like nonstop. And these classes are just a lot, like genuinely taxing, physically taxing, mentally taxing. It is. When you're in a one-day workshop and you setting up, you tearing down, you setting up, you turn down. Some of you guys probably seen in my stories. When the class is over, I ain't over. I'm still in that sucker, flipping the class, cleaning up, sweeping floors, mopping floors. I haven't mopped the damn floor since I worked at Wendy's, and that really wasn't a joke. I don't even mop the floors in my house. I swear to God, it's taxing. But the main thing is all of this is happening in a short amount of time, and then your bodies tend to. We're in this, we in our second half. And a lot of my ladies are way more seasoned than me. So to sit there and go through that with our bodies it's a lot. It's intense, right? And for the student, guys, like the intensity is actually where the learning happens, right? I didn't hear people complaining and wanting to give up and throw in the towel. It's kind of like a good pain, it's kind of like a good pain. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all get y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Deirdre, baby, stop. I don't know what you're looking at, but baby, she is not aging backwards, but I take it. Thank you. I swear to God, thank you. Because say it again. God did it for me. Absolutely. It had to. Latonya say, you are patient and so down to earth and real. What you give us on here is what you give in person, and you never act as if you're above any of your students. Because I'm not, girl. Who am I? I mean, I know I be running around like I'm Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, who everybody called the Draping Queen, but I am you. And I am you, Deirdre, and I am you, Denise, and I'm you, Denise. You tell me almost every day on week. We so much alike, I swear to God. I'm UTT. I'm trying to tell you. She's like, people in Iraq in a smaller group, they'd rather be in a smaller group than a bigger group. You get more out of people in a smaller setting. I mean, that's what I prefer. I really do. But no, you have some people that love bigger groups. You really do. Like some people are just people person, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, don't look for that over here. That ain't what we do. Denise say, so the class in August, is it full? As of now, no. The August class, we actually just put that on, just came up with those dates last week. I'm interested if the 7th, 8th, and the 9th. That's your birthday. You always got something going on, Denise. I'm gonna get you. Daphne, I think that's what it was. You are right. I was in the zone because you just don't even. And I think now that zone is, baby. I think that zone is going puke. Oh my God, because I am man down. I swear to goodness. A good, yes, a feel good pain. It is a feel good pain. That's what it is, guys. It is. The main thing is a lot that's happening in a short amount of time, but sometimes the intensity of it is just really good, and a lot of learning happens in that time. But here's the thing, this is the thing I really don't want you guys to let go of. The intensity only works when the room is actually small enough to manage it. That's why I like my room small. I am a what you I'm trying to think what like how are they? I think I'm left-brained. Like it just can't be a lot of noise because I rely so much on my brain for strategy and problem solving and just really being quick. It's just a lot come from my brain. Like I can't have a lot of noise. It feel like y'all remember Charlie Brown mother or whoever she was? Wah, 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 wah. I could be looking somebody dead in their face and I ain't listening to a damn thing if I'm not dialed in, right? And I can't explain what I need that environment to be for me to see, hear, all of my senses to be popping off and I'm not like overly stimulated. Yeah, I need it small enough to manage. So at the end of the day, guys, if I have 15 people all trying to set up at the same time, all trying to call my name at the same time, feeling some kind of way because I'm over there, I ain't got time for that. That's not instruction. That's a bunch of daggone chaos. Even if it's good intentions, because I always have good intentions, but it's chaos. I don't want to operate like that in any kind of environment, right? 5 people, that's my new sweet spot. That's my new sweet spot. I can see every pair of hands. I can catch most of the little mistakes, right? Before they become a habit, because that's what it's about. If I don't catch them in real time, y'all gonna go home, y'all gonna keep on doing it. And then before you know it, it become a habit. One of the young ladies in class, shout out to Selena. Some of the things, some of the techniques was a little challenging, right? And I love the fact that for one, I'm gonna want to know what it is, so I can give you more attention and more instruction on that area. Oh, yeah, it's time. My bedtime. And I love that, right? Because and she was even cognizant in saying, I don't want to not get it and then go home and can't uphold this, whatever her expectation was. And I love that because now I know what her actual struggle was, and I'm just gonna zone in on that. You're not going to get all of it, y'all, in one day. Don't sit here and let people tell y'all that. Don't. That's why we created Raising the Bar Mentorship, because it's a lot to digest, to take in, to try and remember. It's a lot. So being able to have the other portion of the accountability and the mentorship and the tribe and access to other people that's on the same journey, that's going to be your sweet spot. And that is the difference, guys. That's the difference. So main thing is, if you guys got any value out of what it was that I said tonight, if you got anything out of what I've shared to you guys tonight, definitely share this with another designer friend, or just share it. Somebody will see it. I want to say to every student who was in the room with me this weekend, to every mentee who sat and ate dinner, broke bread with me, I am super freaking proud of you. Y'all showed up. You're doing the work. You left different, and that is everything, guys. I'm trying to tell you, that's the stuff that I carry with me. That's the stuff that gets me up in the morning. That's the stuff that keeps me in this fight. That's the stuff that gets me through my calls. That's the stuff right there. I'm trying to tell you. Before I go, at the end of the day, I want to have a real conversation with a couple of you guys for a few minutes, because I know some of you, I talk to y'all often. Thank you, Deirdre. I love you, boo. I talk to you guys often, right? I know some of you guys have been watching Beyond the Backdrop for a while now, and you tune in every week when you can catch it. You take notes, you take screenshots, you share episodes, you do all the things. I love that. and you're still trying to figure out this business by yourself. Why? I want to ask y'all one thing. I want to know, how's that going for you? And be honest. How is that going for you? To try and figure it out. The wait till you have the right time. The wait till you get your finances together. The wait to whatever. Wait till you finish this. Wait till you finish that. How is that going for you? And I'm not asking this to be funny, guys. I'm not. I'm asking because I really genuinely want to know. Because the designers who come into Raising the Bar, they were all, especially the ones that came in this year, right? Very new to the brand, very new to me. They were all exactly where you are at right now at some point. They were there too. They were watching. They were taking notes. They were learning on their own. They were doing all the things. And somehow along the way, they decided that figuring it out alone was actually costing them more money than getting help ever would cost. It costs more money trying to figure it out because you ain't making no money, or you ain't making what you need to make, than it really would be at just making the investment, buying for the thing you don't know, so that you can grow. I'm trying to tell you, they were right. Guys, Raising the Bar is your next step if you're really trying to make a business out of it. Now, if you hobbying and you just want to do it every now and then for this person and that person, baby, ain't nothing I got for you. It's not. Because we are not only business owners, but we operate in our CEO-ism, meaning our fingertips, our gifts are making room for us that working for someone else never could do. I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, that is my invitation to you guys. I will see y'all. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna shut your comments off. I swear. That's what it's about, Alicia. You know that. Position yourself to grow. I had a conversation with a colleague today, and some people think I don't know, you get to a place that other people desire to be and they think you should be content. I'm never content because it's just so much. I'm like a kid figuring out what they want to be when they grow up. I'm never content. I'm comfortable. I'm super comfortable, and I'm appreciative of this freedom that I have. But I'm always going to want more because I think I'm a freaking genius. And that's how geniuses think and they operate, right? You want to operate at a higher level and you deserve to do so. You just don't know how to do so. I don't care how gifted you are. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care. If you don't have a clear strategy or a path of how you're going to get to that level of achievement, you ain't gonna get there. You ain't gonna get there. And baby, if you are part of my audience, you ain't got a lot of time to waste. And that's just being honest. You ain't got a lot of time to waste. This could be your best years. This is clearly my best years. And I'm enjoying them. I'm not living crazy and letting it go past me by. I'm stopping and smelling the roses. I'm taking the time to learn me, understand me. That's what life could be for you. Guys, at the end of the day, Raising the Bar opened up on April the 1st, y'all. And then it closed again. Raising the Bar time frame. It has a 15-day window. Whoever is in. If you don't make it in that first 15 days, that's it. Until June. And I don't want that for you. Okay? So again, last thing I'm going to tell y'all, if you're looking for mentorship, just comment waitlist. That way my team can send you the information to join the waitlist. It don't cost you nothing to just find out information about it. And I don't know whatever information you would need to know because I told you how much it costs. It's $297 a month. I'm going to always be transparent with my pricing. I'm not going to negotiate, right? That's what it is per month. So if you are getting a class, then you get access to that for an entire month for free. Okay? So guys, this is the final Beyond the Backdrop for March. This is the final one for March. I can't even believe Q1 is like done. I cannot think of a better way to close out the month than by being here with you guys, right? It felt like, because I've had classes every month this year, and this is the first time I've done that. Normally, because I go on tour. So normally I'm on tour 2 weeks out of a quarter. 2 weeks out of a quarter. Now that I'm not on tour, I'm here in the studio. I get to have classes every month, and that's exciting. So we're closing out March, And this weekend definitely reminded me of exactly why I built the Posh Academy. I started to stay in bed today and recoup, get, all the things, but I couldn't because I'm fired up. I want to know. Even though I'm tired, y'all, I still showed up. How many of you guys got any kind of value? How many of you guys got any kind of clarity out of tonight's live? If you got anything, maybe you needed a reminder on why the hell you choose this. Maybe you needed an opportunity to understand why you need to go ahead and enroll in class. Maybe you need to fully understand what we do here. I don't know. Whatever it was, if you got any value or clarity out of tonight's live, drop an emoji down in the chat. Drop an emoji down in the chat. Let me see what y'all talk about. Is this Tronda? Tronda, why you be playing? Tronda. I'll see you in June, though, boo. I'll see you in June, Tronda. Let's go. Sandra, you another one. What happened? Somewhere along the line, we lost translation. Because raising the ball, what we got going on, Sandra? What we got going on, boo? What we got going on? Hey, Mama Glenda, how you feeling, beautiful? What was I? I was talking about you the other day. Oh, it was somebody. Was it somebody in the DMV? I think it was somebody in the DMV. I can't remember. I know, Sandra. I got you. Thank you, Tanya, beautiful. I love it. But guess what, Sandra? That's great. That's great. Not be so taxing soon. All right, guys, at the end of the day, what happened at class, it wasn't about fabric, right? It was about women deciding to bet on themselves. It was about making the commitment and the investment and deciding to stop watching from the sidelines. I need you guys to really realize you need to be in the freaking room. The room is small, but it's powerful. It's dynamic. Some of you guys ain't moving because you just don't know where to move to. You don't know what that next step is. And I'm trying to tell you, don't let that hold you behind. Don't let that stop you. I started this from nothing. It was a desire. This was a turning point in 2016, right? That's where I decided that I was going to stop playing small and start building something real. I didn't know what the hell that was going to be, but I decided to bet on me in everything I do and did. Every class, every mentorship, every one of these broadcasts. It's all because I believe that everything that I did, I believe that what I went through to figure all of this out, it doesn't have to be what you guys go through, right? It doesn't have to be what you guys go through. You can actually get there faster, especially the amount of attention that we are getting as draping designers right now. You can get there with support, and you can get there without sacrificing your sanity to do it. I love you, tribe. At the end of the day, I want y'all to keep on raising that bar, sis. Y'all already know what it is. I am going to be at the top when things get heavy. I'm your girl, Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, who everybody calls the Draping Queen. Signing off. Bye, guys.
Hopefully, I learned a lot, and of course I'm going to do it because with a super beautiful person here that is teaching us everything.
I'm back at the Posh Academy for further elevation, to refine my skills more, and where else to do it than at the Posh Academy.
Guys, you're having a great time. If you're not just thinking about living up your business and doing great things, this is the place you need to be. Sign up like I did. Hey! Please check out the Posh Academy.
Hey guys, we just wrapped day one of our 3-day workshop, and in day one, guys, we did traditional premium draping. I'm trying to tell y'all, this premium draping right here is not going anywhere. This has been classic and it's timeless, and if you don't know how to design to this level, you're missing out.
This is my 5th class with the Posh Academy.
And let me tell you, there is no instructor like Precious Stevens.
We are doing the winter opulence class right now, and I'm loving it.
I have just been poshed out, baby.
So guys, we just wrapped day 2 of our 3-day workshop, and baby, guess what we're doing today? We are up in the ceiling, swagging the ceiling.
The trust that I keep fighting it, I keep fighting it. Might not be an easy road. I know it's gonna be worth it though. No, it's gonna be worth it though.
So guys, here we are, day 3, and guess what? That is a wrap. Day 1, day 2, day 3 of our 3-day workshop. I'm trying to tell you, if you're looking to take your skills to the next level, guys, you gotta be in the room. You can sit there and watch me behind YouTube, right? But guess what? It's nothing like knowing exactly what you're doing and leaving with confidence so you can go home, practice, level up, and increase your revenue. Hope to see you guys at the next one. Bye!